Hey guys, welcome to today's NWOpening. Today I'm doing a bit of a double opening. Today I'm looking at the Elite 56 Karl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Now, a couple of reasons why I've decided to do these today. First of all, I need these to film the next segment in my Fed for the next part, which is Psycho Sid versus the Iron Sheik. These guys are going to be included in a segment before that, so I needed them open for that. I also just received a new tripod, so I thought I'd try that out because I went to animate the other night and I just moved one of these legs slightly, like literally went like that, and the whole thing just came clean off. And like, that's like screwed steel, that's not reattaching. That's not gluing back together. So yeah, anyway, these were a cool set of figures from back when the Entertainer got that massive stock of Elite 54. I think it was Elite 54 and Elite 56. I spotted these in Leeds. Me and my girlfriend were in there for a bit of a trip, sort of on the day where they came like into the Entertainer, which was very cool. Got the Gallows. Couldn't really decide on the Anderson. Kind of thought about using Gallows just solo, but then in the end I went back for the Anderson the next day. So we'll crack them open now, without further ado. And yeah, I'll start with the Anderson. Another reason I wanted to crack these guys open was because I sort of got them around the time where I was starting to be conscious about the amount of figures I had taking up room in the boxes, and I didn't want these to become some of them. I've been meaning to open these for absolutely ages, only just getting around to it. So here we go. So we just dropped the stand on the floor. That's okay. There's the figure. And just put the stand back up there. Okay, so let's very carefully pop him out of this bubble. And there we go. So here he is, Elite 56 Karl Anderson. So it looks very interesting. Got some nice, interesting decals on the trunks. There we go. Lovely. Lovely decals on the trunks. Looking really, really good there. His tattoos are also really nice. I didn't really realize how nice they were going to look. They look great. And the head is very good as well. It's very accurate. All in all, not the kind of guy that you sort of go crazy about getting a figure, but it's quite a nice figure. So here we go. We'll get straight into the joints. That head is nice and stiff. That shoulder seems nice enough. Yep. Yeah, there's some good condition joints. This arm is, if anything, a bit stiffer. Lovely. Ab joint. Ooh, about where you want it to be. Maybe a little bit stiff going back up. Waist is great. Now let's ruin these leg joints by moving them. It's nice and stiff. Twist is nice and good. Knee is good. Boot. A bit too stiff to twist just by holding it. Twisting the whole leg there. Nice and stiff. All of these joints very good condition figure then. So yeah, well worth a tenner, I'd say. We'll get into what these guys are going to be up to in my Fed towards the end. Let's see, we've got the Karl Anderson diorama on the back there. We'll pop this guy up on his stand. I hate these things. I can never line the things up properly, right? Pop that in there. And then, of course, we'll have a look at the only accessory he comes with, just before we put him on pause. The only accessory he comes with, because it's Mattel, is the shirt, which, again, is a really nice decal. Nice bit of soft goods is always well appreciated. So just pop that on the guy. Just noticed, don't know whether this will come up on camera. Might do if it focuses in well enough. There is a bit of a ding on the top of his head there. You can see that there. Bit of a ding. Couple of markings on the back of the neck there, and a little black dot on the top. But yeah, generally not bad, not bad. And we'll just put him on the stand there. If I can find a little hole in his boot. Come on, dude. Okay, that'll do. And then next up, of course, we've got the Luke Gallows. So we'll crack him open as well. This is a really heavy figure, by the way. I think it's like the jacket just weighs him down Plus that and the fact he's about 80 feet tall, it just weighs the figure down so much. It's like such a heavy box. But put the backdrop behind them. And then we'll just get these little bits out as well. And before I forget, just before I start getting into the Gallows, we'll do what I usually do at the start of the video and look at the back of the box. So in this series you get Roman Reigns, which is a very boring figure obviously, but it does come with a table, not a table, it does come with a chair and a ladder, I believe. Maybe it is a table and a chair. No, yeah, I think it is table and chair. And for the £10 that these figures cost, he's probably worth it for those accessories. I still didn't buy one, man. Gentleman Jack, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Luke Gallows, and Karl Anderson. So it's a pretty decent series. Only in the end got the Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson myself. I would have got the Samoa Joe and AJ Styles when the Entertainer were doing their buy one get one free day, but I just didn't. I was wary about how much money I was spending that day, so I just avoided it. So anyway, we will now pop the Luke Gallows out. So here we go. Here he is. Again, holding his arm up in the air for no reason. Right. Now, I literally just said that I didn't realise that Karl Anderson's tattoos were going to be so nice. But look at what even nicer. Luke Gallows' tattoos are just incredible on this figure. These are amazing. He looks incredibly good. The jacket looks fantastic. That looks so good. Obviously, he's got the decals as well on the inside. It's very, very nice. Not a soft goods jacket, obviously. It's a plastic jacket. That's fine. The head is really good. And yeah, it's a really, really gorgeous figure. So let's get into the joints. So the head, nice and stiff. Nice stiff shoulder too. Yep. Good set of joints here, but I'm worried that one of these legs, that wrist is quite loose. I'm worried that one of these legs is also a bit floppy. It almost certainly is. That shoulder's the weaker of the two. Not bad elbow. Wrist ain't great. We'll pop the jacket off as carefully as we can. There's one thing I hate about the plastic accessories is just getting them back off. Like your long jackets and stuff can be a nightmare trying to carefully remove them from your figure without doing any damage to them. First of all, we've got a bit more detail to look at now. The shoulders are exposed now, so you can see the detailing on there. It looks rather nice, and on the back as well. There's nothing on his back of his trousers, mind. So back to the joints. We've got a pretty lovely ab joint there, good waist, but one of these legs at least is messed up. Like he's just wobbling all over. You know, actually they feel okay. Yeah, hopefully he's going to be fine. I don't know how much these guys are actually going to be used to wrestle. A lot of the time they're just going to be stood in the background. There's quite a big divide between the two halves of him there, but you know, it is what it is. Just going to pop this back over his shoulders, as I quite often do with this kind of accessory. Just pop it over him like that. Yeah, that'll do. Put his stand together. Oh man, his cape, his new cape on there. Let him stand up properly. But there we go. There is Elite 56, Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson. Very lovely figures, very well detailed, very, very well made. And the final thing I need to say about them really is what they're going to be doing in my Fed. Basically, what we're going to be doing here is these two are going to be doing what they always do in general, and they're going to be following someone around. But in this instance, it's not going to be AJ Styles. It's going to be Chris Jericho in his crazy scientist gimmick, while he's trying to look for a bit more backup, because admittedly my Fed just tends to fracture into various teams all the time, and I had no one to team Jericho with, and when I realised I'd just bought these, so I thought that's perfect. I have the exact ridiculous story that's going to sort of get them to help him out, and that segment is going to take place on the Iron Sheik versus Sid part of WrestleFest, when I finally get around to dubbing the audio and recording this part. But for now, that's the end of this NWO opening. Thank you for joining me, and goodbye.